mystery of the ghost is continuing.
That's what it looks like. Ooh, I found money.
Ooh, welcome back to Lost in Random.
So they look not like coins. They're kind of more like a rounded diamond with a hole in the middle.
Well, I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but remember the 5 yen coin, good sir?
Technically, yes, but they weren't square like this is.
And the 50 yen coin did have a hole in the middle.
Also was not square.
There is probably some country somewhere that has square currency. Maybe. I'm saying it's unlikely,
Strange figure.
but
He
probable.
knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
I like how the roots, I think those are, look like hands, like little clawy hands.
Ooh.
Why do I feel like that's going to be a boss fight, whatever that was?
Maybe. Up until 1994, in Bangladesh, they had a square coin. And in...
Man, you just really want to be proven right, don't you? Oh, hello.
Yes, and also no. I'm now curious in like square coins.
There's a big old dice in front of us.
Will
Broken
that...
dice.
Oh.
Is this where I'm going to get my dice, pal?
Hmm.
I'm still looking for some of those like hidden things, but I'm not seeing any. Is that a D4? No, that's not a
Maybe.
D4. That's a pyramid.
Well, D4s...
Yeah, but the bottom
are-
would be a triangle, is my point.
Hmm.
It's a square. Ooh, I'm guessing those are the magic cards? And whatever that
A
is...
potion?
Wait, I think I might know. I'm taking a wild guess here, but I think those might be the eyes of the dice. And we need to find a body, maybe. Mysterious playing cards. These playing cards are beautifully painted, and in some angles, they seem to glow a faint blue. Pips. Some curious little pip creature on 2 legs hopping around in a glass jar. Maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay. Ghosty goo.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
Hmm.
Why is the ghost to her? How do you know? Can't climb up? Nope, no option. Got it. The harbor. Oh, did we find a way to get in from the back end, I guess?
Oh.
There was no time to think. even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Now that's a potion bottle right there.
Yeah.
Also, there's 6 dice on that thing.
So do you think the queen somehow manipulated the dice with psychic powers?
I mean, I feel like that's the implication. Or that her dice is also alive and it just decided to flip over. Remember, we saw like a dice zone at the start when we were in that little bit.
Yeah.
So there might have been something with that going on. Because it looked like it was essentially stop time for everyone else.
Those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo.
Okay, interesting.
You find
What
them
is this?
yourself?
Don't know? He's got like little antenna again? And his face is up. His mouth is above his face.
Huh.
I really don't know much about them, though.
Well, heck, let me take a look. Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't.
Sure.
Well, look at these. Oh, these used to be everywhere, you know that? Folks did trade them on the regular. Used to have quite a collection myself. I got them straight from the factories in 5 where they made them, you know. Mint in books. Of course, that was before the war. A lot changed that night. We're still dealing with the consequences.
What is this war? We heard a
huh.
little bit about Five Tropolis. Do we want to go more into that or go into the consequences?
The Vitropolis.
A city of card makers it was. Then the Queen came and turned it into a city of nightmares. Now, you won't tell anyone I told you this, will you? Some folks got in their head that opinions like that are treasonous. But if that's what they call society, I don't want no part of it.
Oh, there's a 2.
So, this whole world might be screwy.
I'm curious what, I guess, the queen is that she was able to do all this.
I'm not going to jump to any assumptions at this point, but my current guess is some kind of eldritch deity.
Eldritch deity, you say?
Yeah, I don't want to make any assumptions, but that's just my guess.
I guess I gotta stay in the shadows.
Yes. Where else? They will find you. And then they will eat you. And then they will kill you.
Oh, I think I see one of the hidden things.
Hidden things?
It's spinning around up there. Maybe.
Oh!
Unless that's something else I need to collect to go forward in the game. I don't know yet. Ah, shit. Alright, well, it doesn't drop me back too far.
You sound highly confused.
I wasn't confused. I got scared because I thought the light was going to move.
Well, light does move.
Yeah, but it's a spotlight that's moving is my point.
Well, it's called the speed of light for a reason.
Alright, so that's the checkpoint. How do I get to that thing? Oh, I'm gonna have to jump down, I think. Yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find some other way. There is no jump down option, unfortunately.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to sneak that way, I guess.
how high can you jump?
I can't. I don't have a jump.
Oh, you don't have a jump.
There is no jump.
That's right. You have a little dash thing.
Alright, just right that way. There we go. Up the ladder. Snag whatever this is. Storybook page. Illustrated page of an old-fashioned storybook. Collect them to read.
Oh,
read an
forbidden
infant's
storybook.
Yep. Yep, that's the collectible. So that's what they look like. Alright, cool.
Okay.
They're not, like, absolutely positively hidden. You can find them. They are quite clearly visible.
So storybooks are forbidden?
Well, this one is, so I'm guessing it tells some truth that the queen doesn't want people to know.
How she's actually an eldritch deity from beyond time and space.
No one said she wasn't yet. There was also this ladder over here that I was curious about. I thought this was the progress point.
200 monies.
So that's where you could come in at if the door would. Oh, there's another storybook thing.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, let's see. All right.
Pincushions?
Can't get up there. What if I do this? Bring this around. Okay. Good, good. Yes, let me have the storybook page.
And is there, like, them strewn throughout the game? Or is it like I know, like, this is a completely different genre in general, but, like, Super Mario, where there's, like, 6 stars per area, so there's, like, 6 storybook pages in each area, and you're going for more of a collect all of them in the area rather than, like, collect them all,
Oh,
all
shit.
of them?
Okay.
I don't know exactly where they're going
It
with
seems like it's per area there's going to be something. Okay, so I didn't have to go back. Alright, click that again. And that goes over here, and it looks like there might be more shit?
this.
Hey, boss!
Damn it.
We got some kids sneaking around here.
Alright, where am I at? Back on the ground. Poop.
At least you had a checkpoint.
Yeah, I did get the storybook page, so there's that. That didn't go back.
And now we could just double check if these are pincushions or not.
What, these things here?
Hold on. Wait.
Ooh, that was
Oh.
close. I was on the edge.
Yeah, those do look like pincushions over there.
These you meant?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're pincushions or not. I don't remember seeing ones that have, like, one's a big pillow up top there with the stars,
Okay.
but I've never seen them without just have a big old fat button on them.
Uh,
And my grandmother was very much into, like, knitting shit, so she had plenty of needles.
mm, mm. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, so this little section is a safe space.
Mm.
Alright, so we can get down from here. Alright, okay, alright. Also, I got an achievement that said dock worker, so I'm assuming that means I've gotten all of the stuff here. The
Maybe.
pages. What is up this way now? A second level, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's the ghost. Oh, this is all lit up, so I can't even get out there if I wanted to. I gotta sneak in this way.
No. You don't get to come here. This is my reserved spot. You get your own.
Who? I was just looking at a picture of the queen.
Now, I'm not too sure how feasible this would be, and if it would be it would probably be much easier to render it in, like, crap, I don't know any, like, big game engines these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but how feasible would it be to actually make a model of something using actual, like, wood and nails and stuff like this, and, like, build a video game world around it?
What do you mean real wood and nails?
Kind of like, instead of, like, these being CG models and stuff, like, everything would be, like, actuality. Like, they actually built this set in
So-
a
So hold on, let me see if I've got this straight. What you're saying is what you're asking for is you want them to model like one plank of wood, let's say, and just build shit with that one plank of wood, duplicated like multiple times.
kind of, or like actually build this as a set.
Define set in this scenario.
Like build this with like metal or chains or whatever this is supposed to be, but build this with actual material, and then they make that the game.
So
like-
here's where I think you're getting lost in the weeds with that kind of thing, right? Can you do it? Sure, you can do it. They could probably have done it back when the N64 was around. The problem is anyone else trying to run it. Because when you make a game, you need to build it for the lowest common denominator. So let's say, like, let's just use consoles for an example here, right? Let's say the N64 is still on the market, but we have shit like, let's just say the PS2 is out too, as well, right? Out of those two, which one is more powerful?
PS2, that came out later.
Uh-huh. Which means if you're putting it out on both of those systems, you need to build it so it can run on the N64. So nobody, unless you're some crazy person is ever going to do it that way, the way you're talking about, because nobody else is ever going to run it. On top of that, a perfect example of why you can't do it that way, unless you do it in a way that, like, you have that one object, you build it together, and then you make it a single object rather than individuals. Like, maybe then, you build a more complex shape out of simpler shapes.
Okay.
In that kind of scenario. But that's also way more difficult and time consuming. And not exactly what someone would say is profitable.
Yeah, like, I'm just thinking, like, the profit would be a whole lot easier to model this on a computer than actually making a game with basically stop motion backgrounds.
It would be extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking stop motion. That's... One, I just don't think you're going to see that done anymore because it's not going to attract enough people. Like, back when the other shit that we did recently, like Clay Fighter and all that other shit was around, right? You could get away with it because people were experimenting a lot. And people didn't know what would take. At this point, it's kind of pretty solid on what kind of stuff is going to attract someone to play the games.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, stop motion is not going to be one of them. You're better off going straight to a movie for that stuff. Anyway, onward.
Yes. After this sidetrack.
Who are you and why are you stowing away?
Oh my. Who are you barging in here demanding who I am?
Even.
Oh, I'm even too. Even less interested in letting you in. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber. My realm of adolescence that you're not invited in.
Aw.
It's my ticket out of this muddy town.
Adolescence? What is
Means something that's
adolescence?
delightful. Like my room here.
Is that French?
You really are just a kid.
I have no
huh?
idea. Doesn't sound French.
Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot.
But there are no other
There
spots.
are no... Well, come on. There's got to be other spots. Go find them.
Please. My sister is in trouble. I have to get aboard this boat.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Fine. You little guilt tripper. I'll let you in.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh, but before I
Mr.
do, we got
Herman.
ourselves some house rules.
Oh.
1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
All right. Made your point. Oh, he's beardy.
So next time on Lost in Random, we will be on this boat. Welcome
This
back
is
to
a much
Lost in-
bigger hidey hole than I thought it would be.
Yes.
This
It's
is way
Lost
more-
in Random.
This is way more open than I would have expected. I don't see anything to shoot, so they don't react.
Now, don't make me regret this, kid. I'm stowing away on a quest, see? And if the crew here gets wind of it, both our gooses will be cooked. So just sit here all quiet-like and don't do anything.
But your voice echoes. I'm on a quest too. My sister was kidnapped a year ago and had to be an expert in not being caught and
I would say the first one.
Shh, quiet, kid. I can't believe it. You're already breaking rules 1 and 3.
wait, I wasn't Oh wait, 2 is touching anything.
Hmm.
I'd like
You
to know
started
more.
talking to me.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what. Just hide between those boxes and don't make any noise. You want to know about me? Here's the deal. I'm off to find my son, see? I'm headed for the Cardmaker District, 5 Tropolis, or whatever the Queen's calling it these days. And
Tell me more about 5 Tropolis. Or is there another one you prefer?
Factropolis.
quiet, kid, or he'll ruin the whole thing. Just go to sleep, kid. I'll wake you when we're there.
Okay.
Why did you know more about Factropolis?
Maybe we'll hear more when we get there.
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
Wakey wakey. Oh no, more dream time.
Ooh.
I'm coming!
I can run in the dream now.
So why can she talk in her dreams,
Stay right there!
but not in actuality?
I'm guessing the dialogue, if I was going to take a wild guess, I think the dialogue choices may have been a latter edition and they just didn't have the voice actress come back in. That would be my logical guess. That doesn't mean it's right, but
Even! I need you!
either that or they didn't want to
I'm
pay
coming.
more.
Don't move!
One of the two. Or it could be both, really.
Why aren't you coming to help?
Because
I insist! Hold on!
I'm like, silent protagonist? But wait, she was talking in cutscenes.
Alright, for a
Ooh.
second I thought they were hanging by ropes. I thought there were nooses. Because it really looks like there should be.
Hello, Even.
You're home. It's where you belong.
What's wrong with everyone?
Yeah.
There's no time.
No time.
No time.
A wanna is a wanna.
Is a oneer. Is a oneer.
When you're right, you're right.
Even. Come stay with us. Do you want some tea?
Something's wrong.
Yes.
Everything's
Very
better
wrong.
with tea.
Tea fixes everything, Even.
Listen to your mother, Even.
It's not safe. We need
It's
to
a
go.
dangerous world out there.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Stay here. It's safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever, Even.
I can't.
We'll always be here, Even.
You'll always be her, Even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
Go. Even if you're lost.
The Queen will find you.
That's unsettling. I'm gonna go up to my room.
Huh. This is disturbing.
Hello, Queen.
Disturbing.
I'm feeling the Tim Burton.
Please. Please, I want to go. I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never. I don't think they.
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny. You're finally home.
Ooh.
Oh my.